Chris, thank you. 1 year ago, the Table Rock Complex fire tore through acres upon acres of upstate land.
And firefighters here worked tirelessly to put the biggest wildfire in state history over 2 weeks. Our Peyton Furtado was there covering the story every step of the way. Peyton, we're seeing a very different scene today.
Absolutely we are. Not nearly as much smoke in the air. In fact, none at all. March is the height of wildfire season in the Carolinas and Georgia. And so first responders this time of year, 1 year after that Table Rock State Fire, they're watching these woods like a hawk. It was the biggest forest fire in South Carolina's recent history.
Hurricane Helene had just come in a few months before. We had all of that fuel that was on the ground.
Burning through more than 13,000 acres in about 2 weeks.
We didn't lose any homes. And here's the biggest one. We didn't have any major injuries and nobody died as a result of this fire.
That's because of the men and women who work 12, 14, sometimes 16-hour shifts, Brad Bramlett tells me, to keep that blaze at bay. Friday night, they attacked the flames with water drops.
If we'd had about another hour or two of daylight, we could have probably put that fire out.
But when pilots lost light, things heated up.
The fire basically kind of blew up and went across the top and over the back, and then at that point we had lost it.
Samuel Tenenbaum and his wife were some of the many homeowners who had to evacuate.
So we started already packing up what we could take in our 2 cars.
It got within 1,000 feet of his home, but firefighters were able to keep it back.
Eternally grateful and great respect for their, not just their courage, but their expertise.
If you look at the mountain face today, you can still see the scorch marks up there. There was so much forest floor fuel from Hurricane Helene. Crews have put a really renewed emphasis on clearing that out ahead of time, with constant training and controlled burns.
We're going to try to go in at least once, maybe twice a year, and keep those fire breaks open and maintained.
When it comes to Mother Nature, we're better working together. Every single day.
Now, Peyton, we have those dry conditions today, this week. Is there a chance that a fire like this could happen again?
Yeah, I mean, every single day, first responders are taking a look at everything around us. Of course, March, that dry season, it is the height of wildfire season. One thing you can do to keep it from happening, 98% of these wildfires in South Carolina alone are human-made. They're started. That wildfire at Table Rock, it was started by people who were up there. If you keep an eye on your outdoor burns, if you make sure you have a hose, a water source to put it out in case anything happens, if you call the South Carolina Forestry Commission before you do those burns like you're supposed to, you can keep something like that from happening in your own backyard. In Pickens County, Peyton Furtado, WYFF News 4.